Pudcast, losing his car, having a blast, locking your plans, it's the Pudcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 4, season 2 of the Pudcast. Pud, how are we feeling today?
Feeling good. Mets got a doubleheader going on today. They're winning 8-2. I got it on in the background. It's a freaking playoff contention right now. Mets have a 3.5 game lead. This is like mind-boggling. They're like 33, 34 games over 500. I'm so happy. Playing great.
You'd say you're like a really big baseball fan, right?
100%.
So you know like all the stats and stuff like that?
For the most part, yeah. Yeah, sure.
How many outs are in a baseball game?
27 outs.
27?
27 outs. Yes.
Total?
Yes. 27 outs. There's 27 outs in the game. Yes.
Really? I would disagree with you.
9 times 3 is 27. There's 9 innings. There's 3 outs. Yeah.
And there's 2 teams.
Yeah, but you're talking about per team.
Oh, I didn't say that.
Oh, my God.
I said total.
Each team has 27 outs.
So how many total?
27. I don't know. I don't fucking know. 27. I don't fucking know, dude. I have no fucking idea.
There's 27 per team. How many outs total?
Hey, math teacher, I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know. 7 and 7 is 14 to I don't fucking know, dude. You're getting me agitated.
I asked you one question.
I don't fucking know off the top of my head. 7 and 7 is 14. I don't know, dude.
54.
54, okay.
Right?
I can't do that number in my head like that. But each team has 27 outs.
Right. 27, 27, 20 is 40. 7 and 7 is 14. 40 plus 14 is 54.
Gotta show off those degrees behind me. Yeah.
That's right. Thanks for saying my occupation, too.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that.
That's okay. Well, now we could just say yours is...
No, I'm okay. We'll get that out. Sorry.
This week, I was driving to Cornhole. You called me. I didn't answer, and then I called you, and you didn't answer, and then you called me, and I answered, and you said, you called me and said, and I picked up, and you go, "Hey, I'll call you in 2 minutes."
Yes. Now, if you remember what I said, I had 2 text messages, and I had a missed call from you. So instead of opening the text message first, I unlocked Paul's call first. So as it was ringing, I didn't want to hang up because it was on around 3 rings already. So I told Paul, dude, I didn't mean to call you. I'll call you back. That's basically what happened.
Well, you called me and you went, "Hey, I'll call you in 2 minutes." And I said, "Did
Yes.
you just call me to tell me you're going to call me in 2 minutes?"
Yes, I did. But if you heard what I just said, I said the phone was ringing. I didn't even want to hang up the phone. I'm just like, hey, sorry, made a mistake.
What would my kids call you?
They can call me whatever the hell they want to call me. Uncle Pud, Uncle Anthony, or just Cousin Anthony, or just Anthony. Whatever the hell they want to call me.
How about Dad's cousin?
That's cousin. Wow, jeez.
That's what they'll call.
All right, whatever they want to call me.
Well, you know,
As long as I push them on the swing, that's okay.
Right. Good. Well, speaking of you calling me, we all got. I sent out a link for the suit rentals. Right.
Here we go.
Now I sent out a link. Long story short, there's this link for the groomsmen in my party. I send out the link. They take pictures of themselves. It automatically gets the suit information. Long story short, blah, blah, blah. I said, all right, I'll send it out on Monday. I just need it by Friday.
Sure.
Now, this link makes it beyond simple. How many times did you call me about this link? Be honest.
It was 3 or 4 times.
It was 4 times.
But
Joanne.
Yeah, but when I was calling him, I was asking him because on one question, was an important question because on the site it said it was $15 extra added to the suit that you would return it, or they had a section that returned to the store. Now I didn't know if Paul had the suit placed from New York or North Carolina, so I called him and said, "What should I do?" He's like, "No, give it to me when you're done with it. I'll take care of it." I said, "Okay." I just wanted to ask. The second part, I wanted to get the correct spelling of his fiance's last name. And
Who
the
seems
third,
to love me. Seems to love me.
right, and the third phone call was I forgot what the third one was, but it really, I know that sounds, I listen, I did call him 3 or 4 times, but it, it was important things that I had to ask him because I didn't want to assume, and I wanted to ask him. Paul dealt with the guy, so I wanted to ask him what was going on. So the deadline was before Friday. Well, he wanted it if it could by Friday. Paul said, if you can do it by Friday, I'm happy. Okay, listen, he's on the deadline. He's getting married. I get it. So I wanted to double check now with the screening.
And by the way, I'm sorry to cut you off.
No,
I gave you the link on Monday. When were all these phone calls made? Friday. Okay.
Oh, and that was another thing I asked you with the shoes. Did it come with the shoes?
Yes, sir.
That's what it was. The shoes. But I didn't want to assume. And again, we're in North Carolina. It's not like, I can get it altered or something, or fitted, whatever. It's really not a big deal.
You're right. Now I put something in the group chat the other day.
Which group chat?
Please don't start.
Oh.
A picture of a guy.
Stop. I don't want that in there. Stop. That part I don't. Stop. Well, exit again because just exit again. Just exit again and edit that part out. No, then I'm not answering any more questions.
You're not?
No.
But I didn't ask a question.
Now I'm frustrated.
Are you?
Yep. I was in a good mood.
Okay, so you want me to ask again, like just tell you what happened? I put a picture of a guy in Please Don't Start. And what happened?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm good. Thank you. Next question.
So the radiator blew on your car.
Yeah, the radiator blew in my car. Make a long story short, I went out to get gas and I was near a tractor trailer. And, how they release the pressure on the, they go. So I saw a beam off my headlight. So I thought it was just pressure coming off. So I'm like, okay, whatever. That happens. Plus, I have my air conditioner on, so it's been so hot, it's condensation, steam, whatever. It happens, normal. So I pull up to my house, and my car's like smoking on the right side. So I'm like, okay, that's not from the tractor trailer. So what the fuck is going on? So I popped my hood, my radiator fucking blew.
What kind of car do you have?
Dude, stop.
Why is that so private?
Next question.
You weren't in the best mood during the podcast.
Yeah, I was having some anxiety, a little bit of anxiety. I was. I don't know. Sometimes I get like that. Sometimes I'll just like normal. It's not a bad thing. I just get anxiety. Yeah, sometimes, but you and everyone else makes it 10 times worse than what it is sometimes. And that's a factor audience. Sometimes you could be something so minor. And let me be on the record sometimes. And again, I don't know if you want to edit this part out. I'm being respecting your privacy. Paul has anxiety too. Our whole family has it. It's just whatever it is, what it is. But, sometimes like you overthink things sometimes. I can't speak for him, but for me, I could speak for myself. Sometimes you overthink things and there's a lot of people and it's just hard to explain. It just, I don't know, it came out of nowhere. And I was actually and I was actually in a really good mood. I actually had a really nice time. By the way, the house is beautiful. A very nice property, very nice house. Such lovely people, so welcoming.
You're saying this because you want Erica to kiss you again.
I swear on anything I know, and I didn't know that was happening. I didn't even know she was going to do that. I swear.
You told me you thought about it a couple times since then.
Oh, yeah, sure. No, you idiot. Never once have I did that. Come on, stop.
Okay. Sometimes.
With certain things, 50-50.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Pud throws the word sometimes around with certain things. Will when given a situation, name the only two options, and then be like, "That's what I think."
Yeah, the crazy part about it is the guys, Paul's friends, my acquaintance, I'm the cousin, whatever the hell you want to. Because at this point, like I swear, like I don't even know what I am with them anymore. A friend, a good friend, and a cousin, an acquaintance. I just go with the flow now. I have no clue. Mm-hmm. But they think that I have, like, I'm in love with her. It's like crazy. Crazy
We're
shit.
going back to that. Okay.
No, I'm just saying, I'm just joking. But she's a good person. I get along with, like I said last episode. I mean, even Vinny, they're both very, very good people, and I get along with. Well, oh, there's the dog.
Well, I'm glad that you get to spend time with my friends like that sometimes.
Yeah, thank you. How much did you pay him? We were there, so like
Right, it was a discount.
it was the deduction, right?
Yeah. When I'm away,
Mental abuse shit.
well, you saw you saw the Venmo. I had the Venmo Vinny to have you over there.
When I saw that, like, I was like, that's fucked up. Like, that's just that fucked. It's like, I don't even know what. Even I told my therapist, he's like, what did he do?
Oh,
he was
God,
like,
dude. Why are you doing this?
He was like, oh, you told. He was like, yeah, he actually got annoyed at you. He was like, why did you do that?
Just to tie up some loose ends from last weekend, you got very upset when I asked what you would do if you won the lottery.
Yes, I did get upset. Well, again, like I just conveyed 5 minutes ago, I was having some anxiety, and sometimes I do have, and it's it's something that I am working on. Like, again, we all have our shit. Sometimes when I say things and it doesn't come out right, even though there is a lot of good behind it, sometimes I overthink what other people may think. Sometimes I know that's just a quirk. It's something I'm working on. It's not easy at times, but sometimes I overthink it, and meanwhile, the other people are not even thinking what I'm thinking. And I know that breaks my heart to say that. I don't want anyone thinking I'm like this person that overthinks 24/7, 7 days a week, but we all have our shit. And sometimes we overthink things and it's out of our control.
Sometimes.
Right. Sometimes with Paul, with the anxiety, like he told me a month ago, we woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, his freaking heart was racing. It happens. That's the sucky part about it. But
well, the difference is, right, anxiety runs in the family.
Right.
But when I get it, I exercise, eat healthy, read books.
Right.
Right. And you
right.
Smoke cigarettes. There's different ways of handling it, and that's why it manifests in different ways. And you got to handle it in better ways.
But I want our audience to know that I would never make fun sorry, didn't come out correct. I would never downgrade or put down someone if they have anxiety. I suffer from it. I deal from it. I know how it is. It's not fun, but it's not as severe. I know it's crazy how that sounds. It's not severe sometimes how I make it to be. Sometimes when I'm in that moment, I'm like, boom, boom. I'm like, okay, what the hell? Like, it's like you're putting your foot on the accelerator and the car's in park and you're revving the engine. And then I calm down and I'm like, what the hell? And then sometimes, it's that fear of oh my God, is this guy going to get judged because he had anxiety? It's like I said, it's episode 1. I had a lot of stuff going on last year. I wouldn't define it as PTSD. I wouldn't. When you go through what I went through last year, and sometimes you have anxiety and you're with people, sometimes those things roll in your head again. Like I said, sometimes I make it out to be worse than what it is sometimes. But what are you gonna do? Mets should be winning soon.
Sometimes they win, sometimes they lose.
I mean, the Mets are playing phenomenal. They're playing great. Like, they got a new owner, they got a manager, they got players that are hitting the ball field. They're doing it's so enjoyable to watch.
So what would you do with $1.2 billion?
I would pay off my parents' house. I would make sure my parents are comfortable for the rest of their lives. I would give my brother and my sister a down payment for a house and put money aside for their kids so they can go to college. And then I would, take care of myself, buy a house, get a car, put money aside for my future.
Where would you buy the house, you think?
I don't know. I mean, maybe the Hamptons have a house, on the water, maybe Montauk, a house in Florida, maybe.
How big we talking?
Oh, I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Let's have an imagination right now.
I would like to have a mansion. You never know.
A mansion, Putty Mansions in Hamptons.
I mean, I would like to have that. I mean, and then what I would do, like, I would, take care of my relatives and like my cousins. I would put money aside for their children to go to school or whatever they need. And then I would take care of you and Steph, and everyone, and my grandma and my grandfather,
How much money would you give me?
I don't know. I mean, if I'm a billionaire, obviously I'm going to take care of you. But I'm just saying. Hold
on. But I'm not trying to cut you off. 1.2 billions is going to once that's you actually get it, you're looking at 600 million. right?
You know that off the back. You know that
It's
right off the
maybe
bat.
even less.
Well, I know you
than
get taxed hard, but
you get taxed because it's technically a winning, right? So you won
right.
a lot. So
Yeah, I
you're
know you get taxed.
you get taxed more than regular income. So let's cut that in half and then take some off. So like even generously, you're making 600 million.
I mean,
So
Paul,
let's see.
600 million. I mean, Paul.
I know.
Some baseball players and athletes don't even make that.
You still working? You still going to work?
I would still go to work for my own mental health to get the hell out of the house and be busy a couple of days. 100%. I'll do something. Something. No, I'll go crazy.
Okay.
I go crazy. Can't do that. But just to finish my question, I mean, your question. And then what I would do is I would take care of my friends. I would,
How many friends and how much each?
I mean, I can't list. I mean, the people that I'm close to, people that I love.
How many?
I don't know, dude. It's not a number.
4?
No, over 5 people I would take care of. Yeah, 100%.
Hold on. Who?
Here we go. I'm not going into names.
Because
I'm not. I knew that was coming. I knew you were going to say. I'm not going into names. Who? Because I don't want to do that. But I would take care of my friends. I would give them money to put money aside for their children to go to school, a house for them to get taken care of. I would. And the crazy part to our audience is, Paul knows I'm telling the truth. I'm not even.
I don't, because you're saying you're.
What do you mean I'm not telling the truth?
It's vague. I want to know. I want to know the nitty.
But I know, but this was coming. You want to see what friend? What's your relationship with them? I know how
No. I know how your mind works. Right. I want to know how much you're giving, because now I want to see how much you're going to end up with and what you do with the remaining.
Well, I mean, your family, I consider you my best friend, so I'll just add you to the list. Prick. Probably about like 6 people.
6 people.
Yeah, that's a fair.
Can I just ask one question? I want to ask anything. Any of that. Is Mike in there?
No.
This is what I'm talking about.
No, Mike's not in there.
This is what I'm talking about.
I mean, I would take care of Mike.
Can I tell you something? Whatever you give me, I give Mike half.
That's kind of fucked up. No, but I would take care. Like in Vinny and Eric, of course I would. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I don't
mean to keep cutting you off. I want to get this in before we go on.
What does this have to do with Mike?
What now? Is Eric on that list and Vinny's not? Or
Eric and Vinny are on that list.
Oh, 2 of the 5.
No, that's
are Vinny and
separate.
Erica.
No, that's separate.
But I asked about the friends, and you said 5.
Oh, then I'm sorry. Okay, sorry.
That's okay. I just want an accurate number. I want an accurate number. Let's get this done.
Fucking oh God, you getting my blood pressure going. Yeah, about probably about like 7, 8, 9 people around. Yeah, I mean, I would
5,
take
8, 9, 7, 8,
I would take care of Vinny and Erica. I would, because they're good to me and they treat me with respect. And
you think that they need your money?
I'm not saying that. If you heard me, I said that I would take care of all my family and my friends. And in your heart, I would. And
well, it's nice that you would take care of my friends like that.
Just always just know how to ruin something so nice. So nice. It's just like like I said when we first started the episode, I don't know what I am with them. A friend, a good friend, an acquaintance, the cousin.
Right. But you started the episode like that, and then you're going to say you're going to give them millions of dollars.
Well, I said that because it's a joke. But I would, yeah, 100% I would take care of Vinny and Erica and Mike. I would. I would. 100% I would take care of my friends. I mean, $600 million. We're not talking like 2-3 mil. We're talking 600 million. I mean, like what? Like
okay. So how much would you give them then? If it's 600 mil, 10 million, 20, 5, 1.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I would have to have an accountant and go over numbers with that and divide. I'm not an accountant, so I don't know. But I would take care of my family and my friends. You asked me questions. I answered them very nicely. I don't know how much I would give them, but I have to have an accountant to do that. Right?
Ballpark.
I don't know, maybe 5 to 10 mil.
5 to 10 mil each.
Probably, yeah.
Now, since Vinny and Erica are engaged and Kiara and I are engaged, do we get 5 to 10 mil as a couple, or is that each person?
Well, I mean, he's such an asshole. Dude, like my grandfather says, I have no idea. Like, you'll get taken care of. I don't know. Yes, since you're a couple, you'll get 5 to 10 million.
Total or each?
Total.
Okay, well then
So you get 5 mil each.
That's the opposite.
Next question, Paul. You get me agita now. Go. Next
I'm
question.
getting you, Ajita. I'm sorry to get you, Ajita.
Thank
What advice do you have?
I'm sure. But advice? I don't know. I don't have an advice for the week. Just stay cool. It's hot out.
All right.
Stay cool. It's hot out.
Can you do some? Can you do something where you tell everyone to like and subscribe? Subscribe.
Oh yeah. Like this video, subscribe. Thank you for always watching and tuning in. We love you guys. And thank you for all your support and love and encouragement. We appreciate it.
Can you say that with a little bit more enthusiasm though? Because it sounded like you're at gunpoint right now.
Like this video, subscribe.